Very good. We're recording
So
now.
what's the word for Batalla de Puebla?
Well, it's battle. Batalla is battle, the battle of Puebla. But I don't want you to think only of like, like these patriotic thingies, like Independence Day and Mexican Revolution. No, there are other kinds of holidays, all right? For example, there was a big one in Tlacotalpan 2 weeks ago. What was it?
La Candelaria.
Exactly, that's a holiday. Okay, that is a holiday. There is going to be a big one here in Veracruz because the governor is crazy and he wants, it's on video. Okay, well, yeah, sorry, the governor is crazy and he wanted to have it this year. There's a big one here in Veracruz in 2 weeks.
El carnaval.
The carnival, yes, very good. Anything else? Okay, let's try to, cover all of the calendar. So January, what do we have in January?
Día de los Reyes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 options in the chat or, well, no, not in the chat. I'm gonna try to write them down here on the screen, okay? Try to copy, this is part of your class notes for today. No tienen libreta, corran por una. Bueno, no corran, es peligroso correr. Caminen apresuradamente por una, come on. Okay, so here we go. All right, so January 6th, okay, we have you could call it the Three Kings Day, or you could call it the Three Wise Men Day. To be honest, it's a Mexican holiday, so, I mean, the English version can be whatever you want it to be, okay? So now, so that is January, good. Now, February, for example, in Tlacotalpan, they have the Candelaria. Today is a holiday. It's not a Mexican holiday, but it's a holiday. What do we celebrate today?
Valentine's Day.
Yes, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, the day where we're supposed to spend a lot of money to show the people we love that we love them, or something like that, Anyways, so Valentine's Day. We also said that in 2 weeks, it's still going to be February. In Veracruz, we're going to have a carnival. All right. Now, March. What do we have in March? Do we have anything in March? Do we have anything in March?
El nacimiento de Benito Juárez.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to include it. Okay, yes. To me, spring is more relevant. So the beginning of spring, maybe. All right. Then April. Oh, we have something important in April.
Kids Day. What else?
Pizza. That's super cute. So Children's Day. Children's Day. Yeah, but before Children's Day, there's another big holiday. Sometimes it happens in March. This year is going to happen in April. We get an indication. Thank you very much. Yes. And what's the word for that in English?
I don't know.
You don't know. Les voy a dar un tip. No es la traducción directa de Semana Santa.
No es Pascua.
Exactly. It's Pascua. And the word for Pascua, wait. Is Easter, all right? Recordemos que si nos dan vacaciones, a pesar de que somos un estado laico, está ligado al calendario escolar y como nos conviene, mejor no decimos nada, okay? So it's Easter, all right? Exactly, Pascua. That's why we get 2 weeks off school, all right? And then, for gringos, they get spring break. We don't really get spring break.
April's Fools.
April's Fools, very good. Okay, actually, that's the first thing that's going to happen this April. April's Fools. We have an equivalent of April's Fools, but ours doesn't happen in April. When does it happen?
December.
In December, okay. What day? December?
28th.
December 28th, exactly, December 28th. We know it as El Día de los Santos Inocentes because we go around lying to people, okay, and playing jokes and pranks on them. But the equivalent would be April's Fools. It's the same thing, all right? Now, May. What do we have in May?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Teacher's Day. Student's Day.
Cumpleaños que comienza con el puente del Día de los Maestros.
Oh,
De los
excuse me, Sam, right? That's super nice. You know, to be honest, I usually take advantage of the February 5th puente, you know, el Día de la Constitución. It's super close to my birthday, entonces usualmente me toca algún día libre por ahí. So that's really cool as well. Congrats, Sam, you too. Okay, so yeah, Mother's Day, Teacher's Day. To be honest, I think that Students' Day is the same day as Children's Day, right? Children's Day and Students' Day is the same? There's music. Who is that? Close your microphone. Okay, thanks. All right, so now that was May, June. What do we have in June? Okay, I have something in the chat. Let's see, June. Yeah, I know. Don't be jealous, por favor. Aquí envidias no, ¿eh? No, no, sin envidia de que alguien ya le dio serenata. Es que no puedo ubicar el micrófono. Aquí está. Ready, okay? Aquí envidias no, babies, right? So there we go. Thank you very much. You were so very nice to let Marce know. Okay, so we said that in May we have Teacher's Day, Mother's Day. What about June? What do we have in June?
Father's Day.
Father's Day, okay, yeah, very good. To be honest, I can never remember the day we're supposed to celebrate Father's Day. I know it's a Sunday, but it's the second Sunday, the third Sunday. Do you remember?
The third.
The third Sunday. No, I never remember. Father's Day, all right, then in July, I don't think we have anything, but gringos do have something big in July.
Independence Day.
Independence Day, yes, the 4th of July, exactly. All right, then August. No, I don't think we have anything in August.
The Grandparents' Day.
Oh, Grandparents' Day. I had no idea. I mean, I know that we celebrated, but I didn't know it was like in August. Do we have a specific date or is it just like the second Sunday?
I think it's the 24th.
The 24th?
But I don't remember.
Okay, I'm gonna
28th, teacher, it's 28th.
28th, okay. Grandparents Day, all right. Now in September, we have something big because we have Independence Day. Now, fun fact, you know how we celebrate Independence Day on September 15th, 16th? Extra point, not choco point, extra point for the first person who can tell me when Mexico actually became independent. ¿Cuándo realmente nos volvimos independientes? ¿Cuándo se firmó todo el asunto?
Existen dos fechas. Podría considerarse una en agosto, que fue el 24, creo, cuando se firmaron los tratados de Córdoba, o el 21 de septiembre, que fue la entrada triunfal del ejército trigarante a la Ciudad de México. Entonces, uno de esos dos podrían ser.
Año para duplicar los puntos.
1821 los dos, porque duró 10 años la guerra.
Exactly, 10, 11 years. Okay, excellent. There you go. No choco points, but extra points. Vale, well done. Okay, now then we have October, and again, we don't have any like Mexican holidays. Yeah, I know. Vale dijo este semestre con todo. Very good, okay? Now in October, we don't have like a Mexican holiday, but there's like this really fun holiday that we all kind of celebrate, which is?
Halloween.
Halloween, this is Halloween. Yes, Halloween, all right. And then the day after Halloween, we start with the celebrations for the Day of the Dead. All right. And thanks to James Bond, you know, in his movie, now we get a big parade in Mexico City and everything, you know. And then after the Day of the Dead, we don't really, I mean, we have like Mexican Revolution Day and everything, but I don't really think that counts. Okay, so I am gonna skip directly to, I'm gonna go straight to Christmas. Look, Christmas, but I don't have a lot of space, so I am going to use a really informal abbreviation. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve, December 24th, Christmas Day, December 25th. Okay, so remember that. The eve is la víspera. So it's like when we get together and we have dinner in family and everything, the next day is Christmas Day, all right? And then New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. New Year's Eve, December 31st, New Year's Day, January 1st, okay? So these are like the most important holidays we can think of. And guys, could you please copy or write them down? Do you have them? Yes, do you need time? Yes. No,
Yes,
come on,
teacher.
Vale. Yeah, okay, perfect. So, ¿ya las puedo borrar? Yes. No,
Yes,
maybe.
teacher.
Yes, okay, excellent. So, recuerden, apuntes de la clase de hoy. Okay, so let's keep going. So here in the book, we have snapshot, we have 4 holidays, from different countries around the world. So I am going to select victims. Right now, let's see. Sai, can you open your microphone?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, please get started with St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day. People of
Irish?
background, Irish background were green to celebrate their culture with parades,
Parades.
dancing, parties, and special foods.
Thank you very much. And when do we celebrate it? Or when do they celebrate it?
March 17th.
Perfect. Okay, March 17th. Okay, so, people drink a lot of alcohol on that day. So, yeah, I guess that for some people, it's kind of fun. All right, thank you very much. Now, Sai, you're going to select the next victim. Yara, perfect. Excellent choice. Yara, can you open your microphone, please?
Yes,
Thank you.
teacher.
Now, Day of the Dead, please.
Day of the Dead, November 2nd. Mexicans make playful skeleton sculptures and bake pan de muerto, bread of the dead.
Pan de muerto. Yum, yum. Okay, thank you very much. Now you select the next victim.
Marce.
Marce, perfect. I was gonna say Marcela, so yes, perfect. Marce. Marce, please open your microphone again and read about the Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year, January or February. Chinese people celebrate the Lunar New Year with fireworks and dragon dances.
Thank you very much. Maybe this is something we don't know a lot of, but in this case, for example, this year, every year when they have the Chinese New Year, they change like their signs, like the Chinese calendar wise, for example, this year, 2022 is the year of the tiger, right? Am I right? Does anybody know? I think that this year is the year of the tiger. And next year is going to be the year of the ox. So you know how in the Chinese calendar, instead of having like zodiac signs like Aries and Taurus and Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, instead of that, they have animals, like I think they have mouse, no, it's rat, tiger, ox. I don't remember all the animals of the Chinese calendar, but have you ever heard about it? Yes? ¿Ya lo habían escuchado? ¿Lo del Chinese calendar?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Okay. So I am pretty positive. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that this is the year of the tiger. All right. So, well, there you go. Oh, vale. By the way, is that website good? Shopee? Is it good? Can I trust it? Are they going to steal my money?
Teacher.
Okay, I'll try it. I haven't tried it. This year for the first time I tried Etsy. Have you heard of Etsy? In Etsy you can find like handmade products from around the world. So like, let's say that, for example, the teacher makes she needs sweaters, no? So I can sell my sweaters via Etsy and they can go to like any country around the world. So I got something from Etsy and I was like kind of nervous. Oh, by the way, you know, there's something else you should know. If you are like big fans of like buying clothes from like Shein or like if you buy things from like Shopee or AliExpress or all of these places, what you should know is that like 2 or 3 weeks ago, the Mexican government implemented a new tax on imports. Entonces, de ahora en adelante, cuando te llegan paquetes que están valuados en $40 o $40 para arriba, te puede llegar una notificación, una boleta de que tienes que pagar un impuesto extra y esa boleta hay que irla a recoger a correos, tienes que ir al banco a pagar y luego regresas ya con tu boleta pagada para que te autoricen a pagar otros 62 pesos que son de correos. I mean, it's kind of complicated. I was reading about it because, you know, I was expecting this package from China. So I was kind of nervous because my package was valued in $42. Entonces yo dije, no, ya valí, ya bailé. Son más de $40, me va a llegar notificación, pero no, tuve suerte. Se los comento porque si suelen hacer compras, estén mentalmente preparados, ¿ok? Puede que les llegue. Estoy en una página de coleccionistas de varias cosas y a bastante gente le está llegando. So, be mentally prepared. Si está evaluado en $40 para arriba. ¿Ok? $40 parecía que es mucho, pero no es tanto, son 800 pesos. Entonces, cuando pedimos, luego sí, pedimos un poquito más de eso, ¿no? Just be careful. I had no idea that if you order something like tutlaco, you have to pay extra. Wow, that's mean. That's so unfair. I had no idea because usually I send my packages here to Veracruz. Even if I am in Tlaco, I send everything, you know, to the house here in Veracruz and I just pick it up over the weekend. Well, anyways, okay, so enough of the Chinese New Year and the Chinese imports and the fees that we don't have to pay. So now the next one, let's see who can be my final victim.
Me.
You, a volunteer, perfect. Go ahead. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, November. In the United States, families get together, have a traditional meal, and give thanks for life and health.
Okay, very good. So now, yeah, that's true. It happens in November, but in this case, it's always on the same day of the week and the same week in November. It's the last Thursday of November. Okay, the last Thursday, el último jueves. That's when they celebrate Thanksgiving. And then the next day they have Black Friday. So, you know, they go crazy like shopping for stuff. So that sounds like fun. Anyways. Okay, so these are the examples that we had in the snapshot. I am sure that you can notice there is like some new vocabulary in these descriptions. So now I'm gonna give you 20 seconds to read the descriptions in silence again and try to mentally circle or write down a list of new vocabulary you don't understand. Okay, so you have 20 seconds. Come on. Find new vocabulary you don't understand. Y en lo que buscan el vocabulario, jefas de grupo comercial, nosotros no tuvimos ninguna baja, ¿verdad? Díganme que no.
No, teacher.
Oh, excellent. Perfect. Es que ya saben, pues no tenemos listas todavía, entonces estaba con esa duda. Me da mucho gusto que no. ¡Ay, qué nervios! Ya están listos para trabajar en la tesis, el informe y el portafolio. Estoy más emocionada que ustedes.
Me recuerda, teacher.
Todavía no les dan asesores, ¿verdad? No les han dicho.
No.
No, not yet.
Ok. Soon. Pretty soon. Okay, so continue looking for vocabulary. Déjenme experimentar con algo, creo que se va a ver mejor así. No, no se ve nada, olvídenlo. Pues con la otra. Se ve decente. You're about to start, huh? Ah, okay. Okay, ready? Yes, teacher. No, teacher. We need more time.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Let me just open something over here. I don't know why, but my internet's kind of slow today. Ah, because I am in the slow network. Give me a sec. I am just gonna switch networks. Oh no, I can't do that because the recording would stop. Okay, so let's continue here. All right, so let's see what vocabulary did you find? So St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna read the text again, and afterwards you can tell me what vocabulary you found. So St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, people of Irish background were green to celebrate their culture with parades, dancing, parties, and special foods. Okay, vocabulary?
Parade.
Parade, okay, very good, parade.
Playful.
In St. Patrick's Day. Remember that right now we are on St. Patrick's Day.
Sorry.
Don't worry. But don't worry because that's the next one.
Background.
Background, very good. Background. All right. Okay, so now anything else? No, right? You understand where you understand green, celebrate. I don't think we have a problem with the rest of the words. Now, Day of the Dead, November 2nd. Mexicans make playful skeleton sculptures. I mean, to be honest, this is a tradition that James Bond initiated. Anyways, you know, and bake pan de muerto, bread of the dead. So Vale mentioned playful. Anything else besides playful? Sculptures, you understand, right? Sculptures? Yes?
Only playful, teacher.
Only playful, thank you. The next one, Chinese New Year, January or February. Chinese people celebrate the Lunar New Year with fireworks and dragon dances. I think we all understand fireworks thanks to Katy Perry, so thanks, Katy. That's it, right? I don't think you have any questions, do you? No? Okay, then let's move on to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, November. In the United States, okay, families get together, have a traditional meal, and give thanks for life and health. So in this case, is meal. Okay, good. So now this is what we're going to do. I am going to explain them. I'm going to give examples. And if you want to tell me the word in Spanish, you are free to do it. You can tell me the word in Spanish, but I'm not going to use any Spanish for the explanations, okay? So let's see, the first one, people of Irish background. In this case, when we say people of Irish background, we mean like people of Irish descent, people of Irish ancestry, you know, people of Irish origins. That's like the meaning of background in this sense, okay? For example, you know that Mario and I, we have family in the United States, you know, so our niece and nephews, they are American because that's their nationality, but they have, I mean, they are of Mexican background. They are of Mexican descent. Why? Because like both their families, you know, their mom's family and their dad's family, they have ancestry here in Mexico, okay? For example, their grandparents, they were born in Mexico, you know? Their father was born in Mexico, but he emigrated to the States when he was like really, really young. And their mother was born there, Okay, but anyways, even though they are American, those children have a Mexican background. Do you understand? No? No? Yes, maybe?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay, very good. Now, background can be used for like other things. For example, background could also be like the what I show you on my videos, you know. I don't know if you have noticed, but I moved everything around my house for like this new semester. So before you could see like my tall bookcase, ahora ya no está atrás de mí, ahora está a un lado, el librero completo. So I have a different background, and I also added LED lights, okay, to my background. That's also the meaning of background, okay. In this case, what it means, ¿qué sería background en el caso del video?
¿El fondo?
Exactly, very good, right? Or when we talk about like professionals, for example, like you have different teachers in la normal, right? Some of them have a normal school background. Some of us, we have a university background, okay? So like they're like these two kinds of backgrounds in la escuela normal that are very common. Teachers who have a normal school background because they are normalistas, and teachers who have a university background because they studied in a university. And this, it's kind of like a different system, okay? Me personally, I have a background in language teaching. I mean, that's like the background, that's like el fondo, okay, pero no de la pantalla, sino where I initiated, you know, to my education, in a sense, my professional education. So that's the sense of background. But in this case, we are talking about your ancestry, about your roots, okay? Your heritage, su herencia. Now, the next one, parades. So people of Irish background were green to celebrate their culture with parades, dancing, parties, and special food. In this case, parades are events where people get organized, and they have like different attractions and even sometimes choreographies, and they march down the street. That is a parade, okay? For example, we're gonna have a carnival here in Veracruz in 2 weeks' time, okay? For the carnival in Veracruz, we have big parades that go all around the boulevard. So in the boulevard, we have parades. Saturday and Sunday, we have one parade. No, that's not true. Saturday, we have one parade. Sunday, we usually have two parades. One parade in the morning, one parade in the afternoon, okay? So that is a parade. A parade is like people marching or dancing in the street. And sometimes, you know, for parades, besides people, you also have floats. Ahora, esta es una palabra engañosa. ¿A qué les suena floats? Les va a sonar un verbo. ¿Qué verbo? Floats. I have a message in the chat. No. Ok. ¿A qué verbo le suena float?
Flotar.
Flotar, all right, very good. A eso suena, pero no es eso. In parades we have floats, no porque ande gente flotando en las calles, no. Floats are like the allegoric cars, you know, these decorated vehicles where people are dancing, people with not many clothes, you know, those are floats, all right? So the floats from the parade. So in parades, you're gonna have floats and you're gonna have people. And you're gonna have people on floats sometimes, okay? So that's vocabulary that's proper of a parade. Now the next one, which is Mexicans make playful skeleton sculptures. Playful, esta sí la tengo que traducir a español porque no sería fácil explicar en inglés. Playful es juguetón, okay? So for example, my chihuahuas, one of them is super playful and we can't control her. So in this case, Mexicans make playful skeleton sculptures, o sea, como divertidas, juguetonas, okay? Pero ahora esto de los sculptures, it's not necessarily a tradition, pero pues es lo que nos ha dejado James Bond, ¿no? Con la de Spectre. Yo hubiese mencionado nada más el pan de muerto y los altares, que es la verdadera tradición, pero pues bueno, el libro, ¿no? So that's it. And then finally, for Thanksgiving, you know, families get together, have a traditional meal. You know, during a normal day, we are supposed to have 3 meals. 3 meals, okay? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Those are 3 meals. Do you understand? The first meal of the day is breakfast. The second is lunch, and the third is dinner. So for example, for Christmas Eve and New Year's Day, usually families in Mexico get together and they have a big meal for dinner. All right, so dinner es como el momento del día al que corresponde that food, but meal is like the food that you prepared. Okay, for example, for Thanksgiving, gringos usually have a meal that consists of turkey. I see pasta here. I would say mashed potatoes with gravy, pie, bread. So that is the meal. All right. For example, in some families, some people like to have a traditional meal for their birthdays. So they make mole or they make pozole. So that is a traditional meal. All right. Do you understand the idea?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Okay, good. Remember, that is part of your class notes, so write it down. And now let me get rid of this. Okay, perfect. Now here we have 3 questions. I'm going to send a picture of these to the WhatsApp group, all right? Because these are questions that you are obviously going to have to discuss together. So there we go. To be honest, like we have already kind of discussed questions 1 and 2. So talk about them in your groups, but focus on question number 3 and try to add extra questions, okay? So what's your favorite holiday or festival? You have to select one. We made a list earlier today and try to explain why that is your favorite. Why it is your favorite and how your family celebrates that particular holiday or how you celebrate it. Okay, pick a fish. Yes, teacher. Okay, perfect. Let me, okay, let's make this bigger. And there we go. Okay.
Teacher is hardly heard.
Sorry?
It's hardly heard. I can't, sorry.
You can follow her or you can't hear.
Me can hear.
You can't hear. Okay, let's repeat it. I think nobody could hear. Thanks for letting me know. So let's repeat it. So there we go. One more time. Thank you.
Christina Thompson for 8012. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's. It is holiday season here in the US. Let's not forget an entire rest of the world out there though. Here are the 5 biggest holidays around the globe. At number 5, Diwali, the Hindu festival of lights. With 1 billion adherents globally, Hinduism is the 3rd most populous religion in the world. Dating back to ancient Indian times, the 5-day festival is the peak of the Hindu calendar. Indians spend $800 million on fireworks during Diwali, 100 million more than Americans spent on 4th of July last year. Number 4 is the Chinese New Year, celebrated not just by those in China. An estimated 1/6 of the world's population observes the lunar calendar celebration, about 1.2 billion people. At number 3, the 2nd largest religion in the world has 2 tentpole holidays. Muslims celebrate Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. the former to celebrate the end of the holy month of Ramadan, the latter to signify the willingness of the Prophet Muhammad to sacrifice his son to God. These aren't commercial holidays for the 1.6 billion Muslims in the world, but one study in 2010 found celebrants in Pakistan alone spent more than $3 billion sacrificing animals to celebrate Eid al-Adha. Christmas clocks in at number 2, world's most popular religion, plus stores and radios taking over the lives of even non-Christians. When you get your own Starbucks cup controversy, you know you've made it. At number 1, New Year's. With no religious affiliation, all the world takes part in this one. Even countries like China still celebrate the flip of the Gregorian calendar on December 31st. That's a lot of Ryan Seacrest. Happy holidays, all of them from 8012.
Thanks for watching 8012. Make sure to subscribe, like.
Okay, so that was kind of fast, right? Or how did you feel it? Was it normal? Did you follow it? What was she talking about? People. People. Were you able to follow along? Or was it going too fast? Yes? Okay, good. So now let's see. So yeah, in the video they were talking about like the 5 biggest holidays around the world. Most of them are connected to religion. The only one that's not connected to religion is New Year's, all right? And I don't know if you noticed, but some of the vocabulary that we were checking before was mentioned in the video. So we have a lot of vocabulary in this unit. Here we have a little exercise, but we are not actually gonna focus on the exercise right now. We're gonna focus on the vocabulary that we have over here, okay? We have 3 columns with words. All of these words are nouns or substantives, okay? So all of them refer to either objects, okay? Objects or even situations, all right? So let's see. What you're going to do is you're going to work in groups again. And by the way, I want to make a paréntesis. Solo me tocó escuchar a 2 equipos trabajar. En el resto de los equipos, en los otros 3, nadie estaba comentando nada. So really bad. All right. So you're going to work in teams again. And together, you're going to try to make a list and decipher the meaning of all of these vocabulary words. Okay. Some of them are really easy. Some of them aren't as easy. But here the idea is I'm going to send you to different groups, bigger groups this time, and together you're going to try to make a list with these words and their meaning in Spanish, if it's necessary, or maybe just like a visual representation. For example, candy. Candy is something we understand. What's candy?
Caramelo.
All right. And what are sweets?
Dulces.
Okay, exactly. All right, very good. But something else that's important to understand is that it's like the American and British version of the same thing, all right? And then here we have a mask, which of course, pretty evidently is something that you can put on your face, okay? Right now, during the pandemic, you know, we have been using face masks, que irónicamente no nos cubren toda la cara, pero así se llaman face masks, okay? And etc, etc. So you can do this really fast. All I want you guys to do is to discuss the vocabulary and make sure that you understand all of these words, okay? So I'm sending another picture to the group with just the vocabulary for you guys to discuss. So let me group you guys. I'm gonna stop the recording again. Any complications, babies? Did any words give you trouble? No, teacher, yes,
No,
teacher.
teacher, but we confused with
Uh-huh.
the instructions.
Oh, the instruction was just to discuss the vocabulary and to see if there were any words that you didn't understand. Yes, discuss the vocabulary. Maybe make a list in Spanish.
Yes, teacher.
Yes or no? Okay, well, that was the instruction. Now look, in this case, you know, I've marked some words in pink, not because I don't think not because I think they are difficult, because maybe in this context, they are not as clear, all right? So, well, the first candy and sweets, yeah, we'll know it's like things, delicious things that you can buy at the tiendita or the Oxxo, okay? And that's pretty sweet. And then we have presents. Presents is what you receive for your birthday, for Christmas. Oh, by the way, I have to show you like one of my birthday presents this year. Well, two of my birthday presents this year were pretty cool. I will show you later, okay? A celebration, okay? Money, decorations, a wedding, a party, easy to understand. Picnic, beach, okay? Meal. Meal is a word that we covered earlier today in the class, you know, the food that you eat for a specific moment or a specific situation. Games, candles. Do you understand candles?
Velas?
Yeah, very good, right? So candles, you know, they are traditional of birthday cakes. You know, usually when you have a birthday, you add candles to the cake, all right? And the other day I was watching like this TikTok, they said that for younger people, plants are the new pets and candles are the new plants, something like that, because like younger people tend to have a lot of candles in their home because they smell nice and they look nice. I don't know, you can tell me because you are younger than I am. I like candles, but I don't have that many candles, all right? But yeah, that's it, candles. Music, cards. Now cards, not like the credit card or debit card, but like these special cards that we sometimes write or make to people, you know, for example, on Valentine's Day. I don't think I have any of the cards I have made Mario in the past here. I think he has them over there, but well, you know, cards like with a little heart or something. We usually give them to people we care about, like for their birthday or for Valentine's Day, you know? Then we have a barbecue. Guys, what's a barbecue? Y no me digan que es una barbacoa, por favor.
A carnita asada in Mexican.
Very good. Okay, yeah. In Mexico, you know, we call it la carnita asada, right? So hermano, so hermana. Yeah, but you know, like for gringos, you know, a barbecue is more like, I'm about to finish, but yeah, close. He didn't hear me. Sorry. I was talking to Mario, but he didn't hear me. I'm about to finish, but you can close. Okay, so it's because he has like a class from the doctorado right now, and he's closing the doors on me. Me está encerrando para que no se escuche que les estoy dando clase, ¿ok? All right, so barbecue, yeah, it's la carnita asada gringa, which usually, you know, involves hamburgers or hot dogs, you know, and that kind of gringo thing. Yes. Then we have relatives, babies. What are relatives?
Familiares?
So what is the difference between relatives and family members? There is a big difference. Well, not big, but there is a difference.
The relatives son como que los familiares lejanos.
Okay, yes, exactly. That is the intention. That relatives is like the rest of your family. And family members is supposed to be your nuclear family. Now, the problem is that here in Mexico, you know, we are very family oriented. So, like, sometimes we have like los primos, los tíos, y los consideramos family. But no, in English, you have to remember, your nuclear family is like the center, the core. So for example, in my case, my nuclear family is Mario, my mom, and the Chihuahuas. It's super small. That is my nuclear family. Since we love them a lot, we also consider Mario's brother and his children family. And then relatives is the rest of the people, uncles, aunts, cousins, because that's the kind of interaction that we have. Si ustedes sí son muy cercanos con algún tío o algunos primos, pueden ser family. Aquí varía de familia en familia, ¿ok? Then we have close friends. Your close friends are like your best friends, okay? So that's easy to understand. A parade, we already discussed it today, you know, when people march on the street, we said sometimes you have floats, you know, which are like special transports with people and decorations, okay? And finally, costumes. What's a costume?
Un disfraz.
Very good, no como, es, okay, yes, exactly. That would be a costume. And here in Mexico, when do children wear costumes? When do children wear costumes here in Mexico?
In the spring day.
Exactly, you know, on spring day, you know, on March 21st, we usually have festivals and children, especially young children, they wear costumes and they look lovely. They're super cute, right? For school festivals in general, it's also very common for children to wear costumes here in Mexico, right? And it's not as common, but like not children, maybe older children like you like to wear costumes for Halloween, right? So costumes, there we go. Okay, so now that we have discussed this vocabulary, let's do the final activity of the day. We're gonna finish with this activity. So this activity, instructions, and then that's it for today's class. All right, let's see. So which word or phrase is not that it's not usually paired with each verb? Here we have 9 different verbs, okay? And we have to eliminate the noun that does not match that verb. For example, eat, you can eat candy, you can eat sweets, but you can't eat a mask, okay? Supongo que se puede, pero no deberíamos, no so. You can't eat a mask. All right, now you are gonna help me with the answers to this thingy. So number 2, give. You can give presents, you can give a celebration, you can give money. Which one does not correspond?
A celebration.
A celebration, exactly. What verb could we use for celebration? Do you know? Give no es común para celebration, pero hay otros.
Have a celebration.
Have. We could also use throw, así de aventar, throw. You can also throw a celebration, you can throw a party, okay? Now, number 3, go to. Go to decorations, wedding, or a party. This is super obvious.
Decorations.
Exactly. Sometimes I wonder if the book thinks we are silly or something. Number 4, have a picnic, a beach, or a meal.
A beach.
Beach.
A beach. Very good, a beach. All right, number 5, play, games, candles, or music.
Candles.
Candles.
Please never play with candles, babies. That sounds very dangerous, okay? No, don't play with candles. What verb can we use for candles? ¿Qué hacemos con las velas?
Encender.
Encender, y el opuesto.
Apagar.
Ok, ¿qué verbos creen que podemos usar? ¿Se les ocurre algo? No, ok.
Turn off.
Para los electrónicos, sí, ya ven que tenemos turn on y turn off. Ok, but for candles, we're going to have light, de encender, de darles luz, light candles, or we can say blow out, blow off. Blow off the candles, blow out the candles. Ok, blow up es explotar, de que explota así, pum. Blow out the candles. Okay, blow out is when it's your birthday, they sing happy birthday and you go, okay, you blow out the candles. All right. All right. Muévete. Okay, thank you. Now, send. What can you send? And what can't you send?
A Barbie. Ay, no sé.
A barbecue, okay? By the way, there is an abbreviation for barbecue, which is BBQ. Okay, but this is more like, este es más del guisado, okay, que de la fiesta, el convivio, but anyways, all right? So yeah, you cannot send a barbecue, all right? Now, visit. Pretty obvious. Food. You can't visit food. You can eat food. You can make food. You can sell food. You can send food, deliver food, but you cannot visit food. Okay. Watch.
Birthday.
A birthday. Yeah, you don't watch a birthday. Okay. You can watch a birth. Birth, pues el nacimiento de un bebé, eso sí lo puedes ver. But a birthday, no, okay, you can have a birthday, you can celebrate a birthday, all right? Now, where? Super obvious, invitations.
Invitations.
You don't wear invitations. So what do you do to invitations?
I send invitations.
Very good. You send invitations, or maybe you make invitations. Yeah, that's true too.
Or
you
receive.
receive invitations. Exactly. You receive an invitation, you send an invitation, you make an invitation. All right, very good. So in general, I don't consider you're gonna have problems with this vocabulary. I'm taking a screen capture, all right, and I am going to send it to the WhatsApp group porque esto también es parte de las notas de la clase de hoy, okay? All right, baby. So this new unit, as I was telling you, is like pretty simple. There is a lot of vocabulary, but the vocabulary is easy to understand. Vale wants to go to a wedding. You want to go to a wedding, Vale? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, someone should get married. Babies, remember, in the future, when you get married, don't forget about teacher Millie, who loved you for 6 semesters, eh? You have to invite me to your wedding, all right? Excellent. Okay, so when you marry Harry Styles, please invite me to the wedding in England, okay? All right, so now, special instructions. Now, look, today we started unit number 4 from your book. I am going to open a space for the class notes. I am going to open a space for activities from the workbook that I am going to ask you to do. Recuerden, en su workbook deberían aparecer como unidad 4 las actividades, pero aún así, bueno, luego nos confundimos por esto de que los números son distintos. Solo les pido que busquen el nombre de la unidad. Esta unidad se llama Time to Celebrate. Así se pueden guiar también. Ya saben que les voy a decir unidad 4, actividad 1, 3, etcétera, para que lo suban. Now, van a tener semana y media para subir estas actividades. ¿Por qué? Se preguntarán. Porque vamos a hacer algo que se sale de esta unidad. Vamos a hacer algo especial las siguientes 3 clases, ¿ok? You know that we have been working online for like 2 years practically, y ahora que vamos a regresar a presencial, para quienes ya estuvieron presencial 1 o 2 clases en noviembre, supongo que entenderán mejor a lo que me refiero. De repente nos va a costar un poco de trabajo readaptarnos nuevamente a la clase de inglés en presencial, donde sí había que practicar, donde sí había que hablarlo todo en inglés, y sobre todo después de que venimos de 2 años de estar súper fríos aquí en el virtual, sobre todo para quienes no aman abrir su micrófono o no siempre lo han podido hacer, ¿ok? So we're going to have an oral exercise, ¿ok? Las siguientes 3 clases las vamos a destinar a un ejercicio oral. Imagínense que fuera un examen, solo que por fortuna para ustedes no tiene el valor de un examen, ¿ok? No va a valer puntos. Bueno, sí va a valer puntos, pero no los puntos de un examen, va a valer los puntos de una tarea, ¿ok? So we're going to have 3 classes for this oral exam, que no es examen, pero casi es examen, ¿ok? Y esto nos va a servir, bueno, a mí me va a servir para saber exactamente qué nos espera el 28 que regresemos a presencial, ¿no? Para irnos ubicando todos, y súper importante sobre todo porque están en el nivel más avanzado de inglés que vamos a tener, es su último semestre, ¿ok? Ahora, no sé, tal vez se preguntarán, ¿por qué la primera fecha es el miércoles si mañana hay clases a las 8? Porque mañana voy a hacer todo lo posible por irme a poner el refuerzo de la vacuna, ya que no me pude poner Moderna en enero con los demás maestros porque tenía COVID, ¿ok? Entonces me toca irme a vacunar, so we are not going to have a class tomorrow. I'm going to stop recording porque esto de los avisos parroquiales ya no es parte de la clase de hoy propiamente.